We're at the Desert Industries on Flamingo Road, and we got here right under the wire, right before they closed. But guess what? They got some cool stuff. Wait till I show you what I got. As soon as I walked in, I noticed this absolutely stunning Haviland Limoges gravy boat with the underplate, and they had several pieces of the same design, and some were damaged. But they are long haul items, and they can sell for a really nice profit if you're willing to hold on to them. They also have these beautiful blue onion cups and saucers. I still have some in my inventory, so I decided to pass on them and leave them for someone else. They even had a few made in Mexico, which I hadn't seen before. This was a cute little teapot. Unfortunately, I just couldn't make out who made it. This was a hand-painted bowl made in China, and they don't sell for very much. I always make sure to check the spongeware pieces because although many are Chinese knockoffs, you can get lucky and find a Roseville pottery piece. It hasn't happened to me yet, but I'm hopeful. I often find Falstaff mugs. I think they're really nicely made, but don't tend to sell well for me. These were nice vintage stoneware pieces made in Taiwan. I think they were solid pieces, but I don't think they sell for very much. Here was a gorgeous English teapot by Arthur Wood and Son. It breaks my heart, but they don't sell for very much. This one was priced at $5 here, and they sell for between $15 and $20 at most. Here's another cute moose, most likely from the dollar store. I saw this box and I had to open it up to see what it was. It was the Peace on Earth stage from the Boyd's Bears Nativity set. Alone, it doesn't sell for much, so I decided to leave it there for somebody else. As you can see, there were other Boyd's Bears pieces in their boxes, but priced at $5 each, and that's a little too much for resale purposes. We saw this Jim Shore leprechaun and we were so excited we immediately put it in our cart. I didn't realize until I unpacked when I got home that he was missing a foot. So unknowingly, I gave myself a new project. I'll show you how I repair it in a future video. Personally, I think he bewitched us. Please make sure to like and subscribe. There is no cost to you for subscribing, but it does help out my channel. My husband is always finding moose. I can't get him to stop. This is a cool souvenir plate. My mom was raised there. I'm always finding these Temptations trivets wherever I go. I feel like Temptations may have flooded the market, so I'm pausing buying. I'm always on the hunt for nice vases like McCoy, Catalina, or the like. Unfortunately, this time around, there just wasn't anything great. Likewise, no longer burger baskets today. So we're making our way to the outdoor garden area, and I love this area because I often find really great items here. Let's see if we get lucky with something today. They had this fun Ray Dunn dog biscuit container. I feel like it's missing a lid though. Holy smokes, look at this! I found a Longaberger pottery tray. I was considering this plein air easel. I've never painted plein air before, but I'm thinking about it and I wanted to give it a try. I just wasn't sure that this easel was completely intact. We're at the Deseret Industries on Craig Road in Las Vegas, Nevada, and we are gonna go in because it is so hot. You can probably fry an egg on the ground. It's incredibly hot. Let's go in. These pretty dishes were Noritake. They're the promenade pattern, and I thought they were so cool. These dishes were also really pretty. They were by 222 Fifth. This was a really nice set. It appears to be the Royalton China translucent porcelain. Wow, look at those vintage amber glass oil lamps with the ribbed reflector shields. They were made in Hong Kong and they were each priced at $25, and I've seen solds for $36 each. They had some beautiful costume jewelry, and unfortunately I'm just not that familiar with costume jewelry yet. The boxes of rings were priced at $35, and I saw a few in there that I liked, but I didn't want to buy all of them together. I have a couple of costume jewelry pieces in my inventory, and they haven't gone anywhere yet. Here are some more of those odd paper mache Mexican sculptures. They're vintage from the 1980s. This was a very cool vintage Singer sewing machine, but it was in really rough shape. It seemed to have many missing pieces, but boy, wouldn't this be a cool display item. It appeared that they had a couple of purses in bags, and I have far too many purses, so I passed, but I do love purses. I picked this up because I loved it. I should have bought it despite my husband's objections, because you know what? It was a vintage Depression uranium glass. I thought these two bowls were so pretty. I think they're imports and they were very chipped. I thought these plates were very festive. They're from Crate and Barrel, and sadly, they were chipped also. I was looking for the possibility of a few wonderful mugs, and I have found Polish pottery in the past, so you can find it. I'll link a video where I found some. This was a very cute mug. It's a peekaboo puppy in a mug. They sell for between $15 and $25. I guess I should have bought that one. This was an adorable snowman luminaria. One recently sold for $15.99. These were really cool soapstone tribal trinket bowls, probably African souvenir pieces. I've always got my eyes peeled for vintage Disney figurines. This was a very nice, unique piece. It's carved soapstone and it has this line of holes. I really liked this very pretty handmade studio project piece. I wish I would have bought it because I think it could have sold. I liked this picture made in 1977. It was a Relpo made in Japan, and I didn't get it because I have two similar pictures in my inventory. Yikes! All I can say is that was really creepy. Oh my goodness, look at this. It's a McCoy picture. That was fun. I picked this up and I could tell immediately that it was an ironstone. You can always tell by how lightweight it is. Oh my goodness, look what I found! Finally, I found the real deal, Roseville pottery. This was a very pretty reticulated plate. It's decorative and not for food use, and I typically don't like to purchase not for food use items, and it doesn't sell for very much either. When we got home from our trip, I saw a basket on Facebook Marketplace, and when I asked about it, it gave me an address to a store. So I wasn't really expecting to find anything there. It's called Aunt Kay's Apparel, but it's also a thrift store. We never even knew it was there. I can't believe it. There was a Mole Luchador glass. I never pass up on these because they always sell for me, and they sell for a nice profit. Look at this. The Longaberger basket was there. I couldn't believe it. And it really was $12.99. Beautiful pink depression Lancaster glass platter was so gorgeous. It was priced at $5.99 and absolutely lovely. If I wasn't so afraid that it would be broken in transit, I would have bought it. We were at Desert Industries and I found this and I just loved it. It's so beautifully carved. As you can see, it has holes in the center. It's beautifully carved. It's kind of in this curb shape. You see that? And there's the only thing on the back. So it has a barcode. It can't be too old, but it is soapstone. And it was carved out, and it was carved beautifully. What I'm thinking this is a soap dish. It's the only thing I could think of that would have holes in the center. Initially, I thought it was for calligraphy and for the ink on it, but it wouldn't have had the holes. So I'm thinking that it was a soap dish. It could also be some kind of a flower frog, maybe. I don't know. If you know what this is, let me know. But I got it for $3. And it is so beautiful. Like I said, it is soapstone and it is beautifully carved. We were at Desert Industries and my husband caught a glimpse of this at the very bottom of a shelf in the back room in like the garden area, and it was among all kinds of glasses, like glasses. And it was just sitting there, but it had this very beautiful design. I mean, it's very, very simple. And it says USA on the bottom. As you can see, it's quite old. It's been used. It's got that USA on the bottom. And this happens to be McCoy. It just isn't signed McCoy, but I got it for $3, and it's so sleek and just very simple, but I love it. It's so pretty, and it would look beautiful in any decor with some flowers coming out of the top, which is how I intend to use it. This is the reason why I'm always looking at spongeware pottery, because it's so beautiful and this is the first time I've actually hit the jackpot and got the real thing. This is Roseville pottery, and I got it for $3. It was in amongst all kinds of like casserole dishes and other dishes and just everything on top of it, everything else. And I just got a glimpse of this and I thought, oh, could it be? And it was. I was super happy. And it was absolutely filthy. I had to wash it off a little bit to be able to handle it because it was so gross. It was just caked on oil all over, and yeah, I got most of it off just to be able to handle it. We were at Desert Industries, and I was looking again in the garden section. That's where I find a lot of really cool things, and I was just walking along and I got a glimpse of this and I thought, no way, it's Longaberger. And it was. Look at that. Longaberger pottery. And this is the one that was later on in its period, the one that was made in China. But look at this. I don't know if you can see it, but I have the matching utensil crog. And I'm so excited. It goes beautifully, and I have 2 of these utensil crogs. And honestly, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with everything, but I can't get rid of my Longabergers. So I use them for whatever. And I got, it says $6. But I asked the gentleman at the counter if he could do a little bit better on price, and he gave it to me for $4. Yay! We were at Desert Industries, and my husband grabbed this and said, look! And I knew that it was Jim Shore, so I grabbed it and said, good job! And I put it in my cart. We packed it up, we brought it home, and when I unpacked it, look at that. It's missing a foot. And I promise I didn't even see this. I was looking all over the place, in the box, in the wrapping, like, could it be in the bubble wrap and it just broke off? And nope, it wasn't there. It wasn't in anything. So I'm going to have to repair this and probably keep it for myself. I don't have anything that's for St. Patrick's Day, so this is perfect, and I will have to fix it. I have done them in the past, so take a look at this video where I show you a couple of Jim Shore items that I couldn't leave behind, and I purchased them even though they were broken. So I will have to do the same with this, and I got this for $3. But he's cute, and intact, they sell in the 30s, like $35 a piece. So, oh well, I will keep it. And if I do a good enough job, I'll just put it up for sale and let people know that I've repaired it. This was such a fun excursion. When we got back from our trip from Las Vegas, we found that there was a new store in town that was a thrift store that we'd never seen before. And we walked in and we found this, which is gonna go with my other mole jar. I got it for 99 cents. And whenever I find these, I pick them up because they always sell. And they sell for a great profit, so I had to get it. But the reason that I went there was because there was this on Marketplace, and I couldn't believe it. And I thought that they were just kind of, I don't know, bait and switch or getting me to go into their store. Sure enough, we walked in and it was sitting right there. There's no damage to it. It is, I don't know if you could see it, the Longaberger 2013 Christmas collection, the plaid, what does it say? The plaid tidings basket. It still has its original like little plastic film over it. And it has this thing that I'd never seen before. This is paper. but it goes with the liner. That's really interesting. I had never seen one like this before, but there you have it. And for $12.99, I couldn't pass it up. Wow, so fun. So, and then we were driving by and we saw a garage sale, and we found this, which was really fun. This is a vintage Utah Jazz mug, and it's an NBA official mug, and it has this really beautiful like royal blue or cobalt blue on the inside. It's just really beautiful and in perfect condition. So hopefully this will sell for a good profit as well. If you liked the video you saw, click on this one next.